It's Sunday here. I'm recording this video. It's going to be up the same day, so you're going to see this evening. Just do a quick video on a bit of progress is going ahead here now. Doing a bit of topping here at the minute, as you can see, of the topper on there. And doing a bit in front of me here now, a bit next to the road there. But yeah, the last video I said I was going to do a few jobs on the 956, and I have a few bits done to it now at the minute. I know I didn't record anything because I didn't do it at home. I done it over in friend's place there, and they gave me a hand with some of the work. And Pat, thanks a million for your help. And yeah, so I'm going to show you around now in a minute. First of all, for loader tricycle. As I said, all last winter we had the loader on, using these two handles here for used for tipping trailers, and it just was a bit too hard on the fittings in the back end of the tractor. It just kept the O-rings weren't just able for the bouncing the loader up and down and lifting the side. It just, they worked alright for a good while, but eventually the pressure just came on them and the O-rings just blew and that. So as I said in one of my videos there, I was getting the spool valve sorted out in the tractor for the loader and that, and the joystick. So there's a joystick in the cab. Grand handy little spot forward here, right beside the seat, armed armrest and all that, and plenty of room to work it. And I'll bring you outside now in a second and show you the spool valve, and I'll explain the way we have it fitted into the tractor. But yeah, it's a nice bit of progress now. There's a few other little bits and pieces to be done, but the main work is on the tractor now at the minute. It's all kind of just preparation for the winter, and I'm going to show you now what's on and the way it's done. Now, as you see, I said I was hopping today, and that's not what today's video is about. But this is a field now, this part of the field I topped about 3 weeks ago, and as you can see, it's coming on absolutely fantastic. And over there where the cattle are, I know there doesn't look to be a lot of dirt on it, but that's why I'm topping now at the minute. But as I said, that's not what the video is about today. The video is about the work we're after doing on the tractor. So yeah, first of all, as you can see, spool valve. Sun is kind of messing up the video here, but when you put the spool valve in the tractor here, it's, see the two pipes there going in under the cab. We got the feed and return off. There's a pipe going to the back for the trailer brakes, and just before the trailer brakes we have it connected in there, kind of on a loop. Comes in one way, back out and back into the same feed, so it's not affecting the trailer brakes at all. They're still working perfect. And gave the tractor a service while we're at it. The fuel filters, engine oil, coolant filter. I even dropped all the oil out of the gearbox in it. New filter for the 4-wheel drive. New oil in the gearbox and all that. And around the back here, we put the new seals in the spool valves. I don't know how well you can see them there, but they're there, and as you can see, there's no leaks. But before they were done, one of them would be dripping. It was, you get sick of looking at it, so you would, tell you the truth. And another thing we done, tracker ends. Now, closer inspection, this was the only one that was bad. Then the others are okay. The ends here are fine, and we replaced that there, and there was nothing easy about replacing that. We got it screwed out with the ram, no problem at all. There's only a short thread about, let's say, 2 inches long. This side of it, completely different story. All in here was just seized solid. We had to use heat on it. We had to, like, it was a nightmare. That's putting it politely. It was a nightmare. But yeah, we got it done anyway. Loader's back on it there now. As I know, sorry about the sun, guys. As you can see, loader's back on it. I have to do the seals on the two rams here. As you can see, there's a bit of oil there. Both sides. You can see a nice little shine off of there that you shouldn't be able to see, and that's off seals here. Seals are weeping a bit. But that's going to be next, well, one of the next jobs done. For a drive shaft, we're going back on it now. Hopefully tomorrow or the next day. That was taken off for a different reason altogether. And yeah, I'll explain more this week. Like, I'm going to try to get another video up this week about what the work we're doing, because there's a few more things to be done on it. But yeah, as I said, with 2 new fluid filters, engine's fully serviced, back end is completely serviced, new transmission oil, new gearbox oil, hydraulic oil, perfect. And the oil for this, the way these tractors are designed, it's, you've your hydraulic tank in here. That's for your main hydraulics of the tractor. That's separate now to your back end. So a lot of people that wouldn't know now, topping up your hydraulic oil, you're not putting oil into the back end of the tractor. So if the back end of your tractor, it's, I won't say tricky, it's just more awkward, nothing else. Then up there is where you drain your back end oil. There's a big long sieve in that as well, about 1 foot long, and that there is where you fill it. As you can see, it's right underneath the tractor, but it can be tricky to do. It's not hard, as I said, it's just more awkward. And it's kind of a level bung there as well. That's your filler and your, we'll say, your level. When you're off in it, you'll see the oil kind of just flowing out there, and once you see that, you can just tighten that back up and that's it, done. I've replaced the filter in there as well, and everything seems to be good there now. As you can see, that's the oil pressure switch for lighting that. These 2 wires here, they were originally the wires for 4-wheel drive, and I was having issues with the 4-wheel drive when we got this tractor first. And close inspection, I found out it was a broken wire on this loom between here and the switch. So I put in a new wire there, going from there right up to switch here and that for 4-wheel drive, and that's all working fine there now. So as I said a few minutes ago, I am going to try to get another 1, if not 2 videos up this week, along with this one, because there's a friend of mine there where I've done the videos before on the ploughing and cutting of the corn. They are sowing, hopefully, as far as I know, they're sowing winter barley this year, and I'm going to try my best to get footage of the whole thing, from the ploughing to the tilling, the sowing, and hopefully it's content you like seeing. Like, you seem to be happy enough with the corn cutting. Like, there was, you know, everything that had to be seen was in it. The cutting of the barley, the baling of the straw, and there wasn't much footage of the drawing of the barley, but there was a bit in there as well. But as I said, hopefully now this time I'll have more time, which I hope I will, get footage of the ploughing, the disc and tilling and all that, and the sowing. So we'll see how it goes, and bit of luck, I will have footage up this week of that. There is footage now of the topper coming up shortly. As you can see, I've done no work repairing it much at all. As I said, it's working perfect as it is. It needs new cover, new PTO guards, new PTO guard here, bit of tidying up along the front of it, and I want to put 4 new blades in it. On EV, that's an Eagle Eye, you see, they're 2 different tyres. That's an ordinary, more or less, van tyre on a smaller rim. That rim there is a bigger rim, bigger tyre. I was topping there one day and I got a flat wheel, and in fairness to that I was topping for, he had that wheel there and it got me out of a hole, and fair play to him. But that's the kind of wheels I'm looking to get for this topper, and I'm going to be looking around for them now in the next couple of weeks. But as I said, there will be videos of this topper being worked on. Like the drawbar and that is okay. There's a rubber bushing there. I'm going to replace. Check everything on it. The gearbox is never the same, okay? And let's see, can I get a better view of everything here for you, the camera? As I said, drawbar is okay. There's no cracks, no nothing on it. I know it looks a bit rough, but I'll be taking all the flaky paint off it, and I'm going to repaint the whole topper. I'm not going to be going mental now, sanding it down, have a real fine polish finish, but just tidy it up a bit. This rubber lad here, he's kind of a damper for the drawbar. Kind of keep a bit of a, it takes a bit of a bounce out of it. As you can see, it has seen better days. It's going to be replaced. The springs here, I need to get this freed up to be able, like the topper's sitting a bit low on the tractor when I'm on the road, so I need to be able to adjust it there, and that'll be all this part here done then. PTO, you can see the guard is non-existent. That's going to be sorted out as well. There's a wide angle shaft on it there. There's a bit of play in the universal joints in it, and I'm going to see if I can get a rebuild kit for that. If I can get a rebuild kit for that, all the better. If not, I may just try to replace it. That there is okay. This handle here is for locking it when you're on the road. It'll lock into, there's a hole there, and there's another hole back there. The hole here for when you're using it. Lock into that or lock into that. That's all seized up, and I get it working. It's still not lining up perfect, but it's not lining up perfect because I can't get the height adjusted right here just yet. And from there on, PTO guards are a bit, that one's not too bad. This is just the bearing in that here. I might just get a new bearing for that, and that'll solve that one, that part of it. The pipes are only middling, and that pipe, as you can see going along there, that's not the route that pipe's meant to go, but it's just a quick fix I done on it to keep me going. Top cover, as you can see, it's bent down there in the middle. I left it out here, left it in the field here one evening, and of course cattle decided they were going to have a party on it and walk all over it as cattle do. But the wheels, there's that wheel and then there's that wheel. That wheel is a lot bigger than this wheel. That'll be sorted too. But no point me rambling on about that for now. This video is about the tractor. The repairs are done on it. Spool valve, tracker end, full service, and just show you here now the joystick. As you can see, where it's mounted here now is ideal. The bracket going back that way, bolts in behind the hitch release handle. Perfect spot for it. Everything, still able to work everything there. No, plenty of space. Gears, no problem at all. Plenty of room. So where it is now is ideal. It's right on the seat, beside the seat of the tractor, and couldn't have it in a better position. So guys, this was meant to be a quick update video on the work we've done on the tractor, and I got a bit sidetracked by talking about what I'm going to do with the topper, even though that should be a separate video altogether, and it will be a separate video of the repairs of it. But as I said, I have a few ideas for videos now this week, and if it works out, there'll be 2 videos up this week. Maybe if there is something else going on this week, so I might see if I can get a short video of that too. That's going to hit Tuesday. I'll see if it works out to the neighbour video. If not, you won't know about it. But I'll see what I can do. So I'm going to try to get as many videos up as possible over the next couple of weeks. And if there is anything else you'd like to see, guys, you know what to do. Comment section is below. Put in the comments what you'd like to see, and I'll do my best to get the videos up for you. Because I have friends with different kind of friends, different kinds of machinery to do different kinds of work, and I can try to organise something to get a good video together for you. So I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. If you're happy with what you've seen in this video, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button. Comment below on what you'd like to see in future videos, And don't forget, guys, hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Every time I look and I get a couple of extra subscribers, it makes me know that I'm doing something right, that you're happy with what I'm doing. And don't forget, share the video around, guys. Tell other people about the videos. Tell them to come over, check out my channel, and if you get them to subscribe, I'd really, really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.